Now I'm nervous though. And
Don't be. I love your
it's
intros.
I'm nervous and it's dumb because like everybody knows my intro, so it's like why am I nervous? What's up, YouTube? Mini Minchino here, and welcome back to another episode of Unknown Empire. Alice is chilling here.
Hi.
And we have an interesting sort of thing on the agenda today. We've got lots of story happening. We did like a little bit of a thing earlier where we just sort of covered all the story thus far on the server. So for those who didn't know, there actually is one, and it's all in one place now. So
Finally.
yeah, without any further ado, enjoy.
Alright guys, we're going. Let's take this
Do we
seriously,
have
guys.
everybody? We do have everybody. Okay.
Yes.
3,
Hey,
2,
Karen.
and 1.
Toby, why are you naked?
Hey, what's... I really hope I got that on recording.
Oh my god.
I really hope I got that on recording.
I take 863. Come on.
I thought it was appropriate.
Oh lord.
Alright guys, so we're going to be talking about the storyline, everything that's happened through the Season 2 storyline. If we have any questions or want to discuss anything about what we're looking forward to in the rest of the story, if there's anything we're hoping, we can talk about that afterwards. But it's basically just a little story time event for everybody to have fun with.
Yay.
I set Dark on fire.
Why?
Burn, ginger, burn.
Disco. Oh
Wait, it's fire
Ginger
spreads on.
Inferno.
yeah. Isn't that just a ginger?
No, we have no souls. Deal with that.
So, anyways, starting off with Season 2, there was a very small roster. There were 5 of us. No, 6 of us. There's Tekket, Itty, Budrick, Minops, as well as that there was DJ and myself. Oh, and Forge. Not Forge.
No, I
Cobra.
joined Leo.
Yeah, for the longest time I kept mixing up Cobra and Forge between the two of them, even though they're two completely different people. But
Obviously, because I'm better.
I'm not saying anything, but
I
anyway,
can't
so
say anything.
what's up?
The sky.
Good talk. Anyways, so from the very first town to be created was actually the Banditos base, which is now called Azeran. That was Minops, Itty, and Budrick made that, but then they all left. As well as that same time being created as DJ and I started Reverie in the Mushroom Islands. Soon after we started, Lucius came to Reverie, which was the first time we had met any NPCs. Ha! I lied to you guys, that's a psych. Tatros was closed up when we first started, but then it opened up, and when we went to visit Tatros was when we first met Lucius. We met Camille and Lucius. So Camille, for Tatros, is the general of the Tatran army, while Lucius is head of the guard for Tatros. Camille, if you ever like, she's a little hard to get along with, but she's a person. She's a character. But Lucius, I think everybody here has met Lucius except for Darkblade and.
Yeah, he tried to kill me.
Oh, you met? Oh, did he try to kill you?
Yeah, because I tried to kill him.
I was about to say that was probably why.
I don't think I formally met him. I can't remember honestly.
You did when we were on stream and we were at Tacket's base.
That was clever.
Yeah, so
That was the time he tried to kill me.
I think
saw him
Toby,
briefly.
Cactus. Oh, you've seen him
Yeah, I saw him briefly.
since like forever. Since you joined. You're the first new person. So,
I'm gonna go
anyways,
back on my poll now.
and back to the story. Lucius is a cool guy. You'll probably see him more than anybody else, like any of the other NPCs on the server. As well as that, Camille has two brothers. First brother is Ren. Ren is the head ambassador of Tatros. And then the other brother is King Emmerich. Surprise, he's the king of Tatros. So
Soon to
Emmerich
be
actually...
Just saying.
Reverie does not have a part of this, just letting you guys know. But we got to... DJ and I got to talk to Lucius and Camille and Ren for a little bit. And soon after we started opening up trades with them, we had a really good diamond trade and stuff, which messed up. Bandicam isn't working, I can't record this. That's fine. It's all good. Moving on from there, though, we got our trades opened. Around that time, I believe, was when Forge and Minnie joined the server. Forge, Minnie, and Alice. So, well, with it English, it's not working very well for me right now.
Hard on Twitch.
Don't worry,
I
we will
suck
get
at
it.
Trust me. It's I'm gonna move over to gibberish now. Hey, Alright, story over, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys. Alright, where were we? Oh, Alice, Forge, and
we
Minnie
joined.
joined the server. And very shortly after that, Minops, Iddy, and Budrick left the server. As all of this is going on, Forge goes and decides he's going to commandeer a village outside of Tatros for the Cobra Empire that he was creating. And so at that point, Tatros had their eyes on Cobra for a little bit, getting ready to snuff him
I love
out again.
how Cobra turned into me and then I turned into Cobra.
Where were we? So we were talking about...
Cobra.
Oh, Cobra Empire. So Cobra Empire was forming and had the eyes, or Tatros had their eyes on Cobra for a little bit. But then Cobra left, and so Forge decided, you know what? I'm gonna be the evil guy of the server. So now Forge is, I guess, biding his time, waiting, building up his castle.
Which might take till season 3.
But season 3 will be, we won't be on this map.
I know, I'm just saying it might take till season 3 until I get evil.
Oh, okay, oh my.
Because I don't
Alright,
think I'll
well.
ever finish this castle.
Alright then. But move. We finished with Cobra leaving, and what just happened? Oh, Dark's gone. Okay, doesn't matter. We gotta keep going. Forging on. Keep forging on. Keep on keeping on. Anyways,
Forging on with Forge.
Alright, so Forge starts making his castle, and at that time, I believe, Emmerich shows up to the server. And Emmerich's a nice guy. If you meet Emmerich, he's a pretty cool guy. King Emmerich is... We actually have a few of his journals we're going to be going through today as well, because those are pretty important to be reading. We're going to actually... I'll read those at the end of able to stay after because they take forever, but we'll have some videos actually going up soon of readings of his journals. So if you can't make it after or to stay for the journals, then that's fine. But those are going to be at the end. Going on through there, we discover the catacombs where we find the first journal, and we go ahead and we start realizing it's a little bit fishy, honestly. Because to paraphrase what happened in the journal, there's a god for Tatros. They believe in their god Tatros. They even named their kingdom after it. And what they did for Emmerich was, I believe he didn't really believe in Tatros for a little bit. So what they literally did was they just threw him into a deep cave, and let him explore it and live and not eat at all. So his journal is literally him dying while he's trying to make his way out of we call them the catacombs now, but him just dying, not able to, and he finds some sort of potion somewhere that he drinks, and it nearly kills him, but at the end of it, I guess he's become a believer of Tatros now. I guess Tatros saved him from it. So, okay, see ya, Dark. Thanks for hanging out. Alright, but, who is up there? Oh, Toby. Okay.
Toby
Sorry.
glitching into the
This is
blocks.
what happens when I have ADHD. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get this through. So Tatros happens. Tatros saves King Emmerich, and he becomes the king of Tatros. Thanks. Moving on from there, we'll move into the next journal, which was journal number 2. They just recently learned. It starts off with Emmerich's father's death. So he's truly taking control of Tatros now. He's looking for people still, but he wants to test his siblings. See if they show faith. Okay. Ren does really well with his trial. But I guess he has to go spread or investigate some sort of kingdom. Moving on from there, I believe is around the time that Houdinho joins the server. Houdinho and Bluebell. No, Houdinho joined with Danielle. Right, Houdinho?
Yeah,
You joined
he
with
did.
Danielle? Yeah, so something about us as well is there's never going to be just one person that joins at one time. We always recruit in groups, which is a good thing. I think it's really cool. So it's very easy to keep up with everybody. Zaire, did you join with Houdinho and them, or did you join later?
I'm not sure. I
I think-
joined around Christmas.
It was later.
Christmas. Alright, so Zaire, you joined around... Oh, you and Bluebell. That's who... You and Bluebell. Around the same time. Yeah. Alright,
yeah. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, now I do.
Around that time that Houdinho joins, he decides, you know what? I'm going to be the thief of the server.
Oh god, no.
So Houdinho is the official leader of the Thieves Guild that he started up, and I'm not 100% sure who all is a thief. I know that
It's a secret.
I don't even know if I should. I don't think I should disclose who are the thieves in here. But
A secret.
if you're a thief, yeah. All right. I don't want the white coats coming after me. You know, that
Well,
would be bad.
Houdinho's kind of, the main target here. He's the leader. Everybody knows that.
Yeah, he's the main murderer. No, wait, that's Forge.
No, I'm the main murderer.
Yeah. All right.
I just had a great idea.
Around that time, I guess, Emmerich learns of, but something else with the Nether. They find a temple, which is really cool. That's around the time that we started making the Nether system towards like Algathor and the Thieves Guild. A new temple popped up right to the side of the path, and in it we found King Emmerich's third journal, which is him and Camille getting through the Nether. It was literally just another test for Camille, but no, that was a story thing.
Yeah.
Or did you build
I,
that, Houdinho?
I always.
No, I found the third journal. Yeah, I didn't think so. I found the third journal in there.
Right. I'm not saying like it wasn't a story thing. I'm just saying I thought Houdini built that.
Oy.
'Cause it's right
Around
next to the
Christmas.
portal.
Around Christmas as well is when we first start. Oh no, that was Thanksgiving. Blue and Zaire joined. We all got together to create Waypoint.
That was a
So
fun day.
Waypoint, that was
I
a very
killed.
fun day. So Waypoint was created by DJ, Alice,
I
Minnie,
lost.
Adrian, and and I think Fox joined in too.
Temperance was there as well.
Oh, Temperance was there?
Yep.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
there
I
at the
gotcha.
end as well.
He built that totally not a drugstore.
Oh yeah, totally
Tech.
not a drugstore.
Yeah.
Tackett was there as well because he killed me.
Oh yeah, Tekka was there. So we had the full server at that point because we were small enough to have the full server there. And we decided, you know what? Let's name it Waypoint. And that's around the time that I think we started getting more and more interactions with the Tatrans. Did I say Waystone?
No, you said waypoint.
Okay, I have such a bad habit of calling it Waystone. Waystone is the SMP, everybody, led by Waffle Stick. Waypoint, yeah, I usually do, but Waypoint is our turn. It's our town. So, moving on from there, we have sometimes just talking, just interacting. And then Zaire and Blue joined the server. It was Zaire, Layer, Bluebell, and Chipface joined the server. But Chip isn't with us anymore. From there, we learn about the death of Tree 36. May he rest in peace. As well as that he was murdered by a creeper by Bluebell. As well as that Zaire decides he's gonna start the Zaire Layer Industrial Zaireland.
To try and be more evil than me.
Yeah.
It's not evil. It's just your friendly neighborhood
Spider-Man.
super industry. You know, like to take over stuff. You know, like we will take over all the shops on the server.
We just want to
just
rule
call it
the
totally
world and
not
all.
evil
that.
incorporated.
We only want to rule the world. It's not this.
Totally not evil incorporated. I love how Bluebell's still ranting about tree number 36. Alright.
Zaire is Evil Incorporated.
Exactly.
Please use that as your jingle.
I feel like there's a lot of people that are evil. We got like half and half.
Listen, stop announcing the secret name of it.
The server takes a bit of a quiet turn. Nothing really. The server really kind of just like goes quiet and really busy and can't really. There's nothing really happening, and so also Tatros does as well. But after a few hiatus, we all started to pick up again, which is good. Around that time was when we started recruiting like heavily. We got the most people to join the server at one, like within a week than we ever have. We pushed and we got Toby's son. We have the solo cactus, as well as that Darkblade joined, Lockdot joined, and I'm missing one other name. Who's the other person that joined at the time?
Forge One.
No, it wasn't Forge One.
It's just a craze worth mentioning.
I'm thinking about Corthel, but Corthel's hasn't joined.
Let me look in the Discord.
But yeah, so they all join, and we have a bunch of new towns starting up. We have Wellspire, we have Wellspire, which is a community. We have Voldera, which is
That's my town.
Toby's new town, yeah. And we have Polarctica, which is
Soul Devil, isn't it?
no,
That's a
Polarctica is
Darkblade. I'm
Yeah,
getting
Soul
them
Devil
confused
isn't
now,
part of the server. He's just a really good friend of us.
I
Right
know
on.
their pictures in Discord look exactly the same.
Do they?
I think
No,
they
they
do.
don't. Not at all.
They used to.
But moving on from there.
Don't forget about Madeira.
Oh yeah, Minnie started at Madeira, which is the Sky Islands.
And my place that hasn't got a name yet.
Yeah, so you don't count yet.
Still open to suggestions.
I think I have a few names I can send you later. Now,
Alright, I'm down.
there's not that much, like, as of so far, that's like, but everybody's very confused on what we do have, which is what I wanted to say. Now, I'm gonna go ahead, or the four journals, because they're gonna tell us a lot. a lot about what we have so far. We're gonna start off with Ren's diary. It's called Traveler's Data 3, but it's basically Ren's diary. Seems a new settlement has taken place. Camille will be sending agents to investigate. Hopefully we won't have any trouble with them, unlike some of the others, which I'm guessing means that there were people before us that came in. Update to new settlers. Seems to be more than expected to have come. One group has taken one of our villages outside our borders. That's the Cobra Empire. Camille was very angry when she heard. I will have to try to make peace with everyone. Especially before Emmerich returns. He will most likely not want to deal with this with recent events. The newcomers from the west are building and seem to be peaceful at the moment. Another update. Contact was made to the west. They ventured into Tatros. Unfortunately, since I was away on business, I was not able to be the first to greet them. Camille got to do that honor. Luckily, Lucius was with her. They seem to have taken a liking to him, though he does share many same attributes with Camille. How they see him as friendly is beyond me, but at least we have made more peace and not another war. So they were at war with other people beforehand. Hopefully we can keep it that way. We are still eyeing the rest. They all seem to keep to themselves. We'll have to make an impression soon. Able to meet the newcomers from the west, and the one called Cobra from our property. The west settlers seem compliable, not much of a threat. I doubt we'll have any trouble with them. But this Cobra, well, he's special? I don't think he understands jokes that well, and actually thinks he will meet our sorcerer. The only thing our sorcerer would use him for is as a test subject. So the sorcerer is somebody that we need to look out for. He's an NPC that stands in Tatros, but I'm pretty sure he's going to have an important role later on in the future. I'm pretty sure the lights are all turned off in Cobra, though maybe there's a possibility of gaining brain damage from traveling between the dimensions. Might be worth looking into. Maybe he will come into good use. Which is the first, suspicious thing to say. Important update. Emmerich is returning soon. I must make contact to the rest of the newcomers soon before. This could become troublesome in the long run. Camille is a second away from burning down Cobra's land. I really have my work cut out for me. Also had an incident with a few villagers here. This is an event that Deej and I actually witnessed. So some villagers were talking to themselves. We asked Lucius about it, and Lucius says not to listen to them. We leave, we come back, and there's blood stains where they were standing.
I saw the blood stains at one point. I was curious
Yeah,
about that was kind of creepy.
They were how we found King Emmerich's first journal, actually. Because the blood stains led to the catacombs. So, that's the second, kind of iffy, weird thing that's gone on here.
It was all me.
Okay. Some of them can't keep... had an incident with a few villagers here. Some of them can't keep their mouths shut. Thankfully, Lucius knows how to keep it shut for them. I doubt they will be missed. I have to go back to work. Too much work to do. Okay, next page. Cobra Empire seems to have disappeared. No doubt Camille had something to do with this. Beneficial for us, though. Our new friends have brought even more people to our land, or they somehow came to us by accident. This is referring to either Minnie and Forge and Alice, or Houdinho, Danielle, and somebody else, whoever it was that joined with.
The Olympic torch.
But or they somehow are even more or our new friends have brought even more people to land, or they somehow came to us by accident. I have to talk with him. I have to have a talk with him about this. It's strange for this many people to show in such a small time. I'm sure him and my brother are doing experiments again. The disappearance of the Cobras. So nobody knows who him is either.
Huh.
So Camille seemed to not know how they disappeared. Only time will tell.
I'm the one pulling all the strings, yeah.
Next page. Brother is back and even did the liberty of sending his own ambassador to the Reverie. We got Velton. Velton is an ambassador specifically for Reverie. I think Tatros is going to send out specific ambassadors to specific cities as more cities are getting more and more forms. So be looking out for that. We have Velton. I would have liked to have done it myself, but with my schedule, I've been traveling more than I would like. I'm sure Velton will be more than capable of doing this, though it's strange for him to be interested in this type of job. He usually does more of the dirty work for Emmerich. Maybe it's his age that's making him want to relax more. On more recent news, a new community has struck war against Tatros. That is Temperus and Algathor. Emmerich was not happy when he heard about this, attacking a guard and hanging another. This could have been avoided, but the offenders are savages. They didn't even think of the guard's family, whatever Camille has planned for them, they deserve. And that's the journal so far for Ren.
Right on.
Me and Houdini are still waiting for that punishment.
What? No, Houdini's war is over, and hopefully everything's been fixed. Right, Houdini? Alright, we're all good.
Pretty sure I'm still on the bad side of the king, but still.
So, we're getting into King Emmerich's journals. These
many
are very
copies
interesting. Alright. I'm not sure what to write. Father said this would come into great use when I start taking his place on the throne. Not sure what he means by that. I'll find out soon, I'm sure. He's always been secretive about this. Well, it's certainly part of his work. Everyone has seen the reactions his choices has made, but no one knows what they are for. Finally, I'll know the answer. Day 20 of my studies, personally guided by my father. Personally guided by my father. It's supposed to be different from any other study I've done with any of my It's supposed to be different from any other study I've done with any of my tutors, but it just feels like another religion class. I don't understand this. It's supposed to be the missing link to everything. The pure understanding to all that has brought me to my coronation day. There's still time. I should be patient. 3 months have passed and I'm no closer to learning any new secrets. He says I'm almost ready, but what is he waiting for? Maybe I should confront him about this to his face. Ren says I shouldn't upset our test father, while Camille thinks it is my right to know this information without this game it seems I'm in. Alright, I think Camille is right. This is stupid and my patience is wearing thin. I don't know how much longer I will be able to stand this. Right about now I'm wishing one of the twins were in my place. Next page. He's toying with me. It's been months and he hasn't answered any of my questions. What does he want from me? Only riddles and old sayings of the god. But I can't figure any of it out. Follow the voice of Tatros and you'll know all of what I've done and what you will do. Tatros has only led us to mindless destruction anyway. I will lead us without his guidance. Well, it's nice to know my father has been reading my personal journal. I should have known, of course, he wanted to keep an eye on me if in any way possible. Unfortunately for me, noting the plan to reject Tatros' followings has resulted in me being locked away in the underground catacombs. What I talked about before. Maybe the kings of the past can help guide your eyes to Tatros. You'll thank me later. It's the last thing he said before having the guards throw me down here with this stupid journal. He'll realize the foolishness of this and will be welcoming back with open arms. He can't throw away the next heir to the throne. Ripped page.
Oh dear.
Alright, the bastard still hasn't let me out yet. They've been throwing scraps down here like I'm a peasant. You'll all pay for this when I get out of here. You'll all regret imprisoning King Emmerich. All of you. Page is ripped out. Page is ripped out. There's some scribbles here. Let one of the twins take my place. See if I care. Some more scribbles and some non-legible scriptures. I don't know how long I've been down here anymore. Time has left me and I'm unsure if anyone has noticed I'm still down here. I've been screaming for days. Not that I can't speak anymore. I have been hearing voices. Well, more like groans. Groans coming from deeper in the catacombs. I don't know if I should investigate or not. At this point I have nothing to lose but my life, and that will soon fade. I guess one more adventure before... There's a blood-smeared page. There were zombies down here. They attacked me as soon as I got to the lower levels. How long have they been down there here? This place should have been cleared a long time ago. I'm fairly certain that I am now lost in here. While running and fighting, I went deeper in than expected. On the bright side, my eyes are finally starting to the pitch black corridors. No more bumping into walls or zombies for me. I guess I'll keep walking until my legs give out. I think I'm finally starting to go mad. There are definitely voices this time. I can't distinguish them though. Why haven't I died yet? I haven't had food besides rotten flesh, and there aren't any more cracks this far down that let in water. I should be dead. Why am I not dead? I'm currently walking down a path. It feels new in a way, like transformed. The walls do not feel like the rest have. Now, wait, is that a light? Oh my. How did this get down here? This makes no sense. I found a redstone torch, but how? A dirty, smeared page. Alright. Still go in the same direction where I found the torch. It definitely helps writing down. It definitely helps writing now. In the complete dark, most of my entries were barely legible. I've noticed that there are strange letterings on the walls. They seem to glow brighter from the torch. Very strange. Either I'm finally going mad, or I've truly... I guess either now works for me. I heard his voice again. The voice that I've been hearing. It's getting louder. Am I getting closer to it? The voice stopped. But I found a room. There's a bottle on a brewing stand. But why is this here? I don't know what I should do with it. I've never been that skilled with potions. What if it's poison? Well, coming from the fact that I'm stuck inside this place, it might not be much of a problem if it was poison. I'm going to leave it. If this is here, there might be something else. Maybe a passage out or something to get out. I'll keep looking for now. I've been looking around for a while and still haven't found anything useful. But that's not the bad part. I can't find the passage. But that's not the bad part. I can't find the passage that I came here. This room. How can a corridor just disappear? I don't understand. What's going on? I hear it again. The voice. It keeps getting louder. It wants me to drink the contents of the bottle. I'm not going to do it. Forget that voice. Get out of my head. Some wild scriptures. Drink it. Drink it. Drink it. Emmerich. It knows my name. Who is this voice? I have to think. And I have to make a decision. I ran out of rotten flesh a long time ago. I'm extremely dehydrated. I'm going to die. Drink it. Fine, I'll do it. I'll drink it. He drinks the drink. Everything burns. What's happening? What is this? Help! I'm alone. I'm scared and I'm dying. This isn't how it was supposed to go. My vision is getting black. I'm starting to go blind. My heart feels like it's going to... Tatros, please help. Help me. I need you. I'll follow you. I promise. I am your child. Please don't let me die like this. Let me be your vessel. To live and lead in your name. Tatros, you are my god. A blood-covered page. Another one. I'm still alive. I had a dream about Tatros. He wanted to talk to me. Finally meet face to face. Well, I'm pretty sure that was his face. Everything was fuzzy. He welcomed me. I'm officially the king of Tatros. Or will be. My father is still alive. He showed me so many things. So many secrets I could well only dream about. I know the things my father did. Why he did them. There was so much I don't know. But I will follow Tatros and be his vessel. But first I must get out of this place. The passage still hasn't reappeared. But I did find a pickaxe. By Tatros, of course. I can dig my way out, then I'll be free. Finally, I must start now. I've touched dirt. I have to be getting close to the surface now. How far down did I travel? This is bizarre. I should have hit surface by now. The strangest thing is I don't feel tired yet. Tatros is definitely... Keep digging. I broke through to the surface. Finally! I can see the kingdom from here. It's beautiful from this distance. I'm not that far at all. They might all get a fright when they see me come back. Time to go home. I understand now. I'm officially the king of Tatros. Father was dying. He told no one and none of us noticed. He lasted until my return. He knew how this would turn out. He placed all his faith in Tatros. I got to see him lying in his bed, so frail. He was proud of me. You have finally allowed Tatros to guide you. Be his vessel, my son. Then, with all of us around him, he left us. Mother was in tears. All of us were. The burial will be in a few days. There's so much to plan, but I'm ready with Tatros by my side. Nothing is impossible. Here we are, Father. It's only you and me. Everyone else has taken their time with you. I decided to go last. You were truly a great king, a great father, a great man. I'm proud to be your son and to take your place. I won't let you down. I'm leaving this journal with you. It feels only right. I'll start a new one for this new journey that lies ahead. Oh, I've been calling it King Emmeric's tomb. It's King Alfred. Goodbye, King Alfred. So that's journal number 1. Thanks for pushing me down here, by the way. Alright, here we go. Book number 2. This one's a lot shorter.
Okay.
It has been months, my father. So many... I now know the truth of Tatros and of the other. I have many things to prepare for. Still in search of a few more members for my personal council. I must also test my siblings to make sure they are ready for their place in my kingdom. Will they show enough faith in Tatros as I? Only time will tell. The twins have been flying through their trials. They are dedicated and it's surprising. They never had this much dedication while father was in charge. I wonder if seeing me have more trust in them is giving them more trust in me. There's some smudged letters. I've sent Ren southwest to investigate a kingdom spreading rumors about one of the others whom shall not be named. This will be his greatest test to prove himself as a great ambassador. On another note, Tatros has found interest in the land of the dead, which is straight south. I've only heard stories of this place. Another plane that held chaos within. Father never formally told us of this place, but sometime when he came back from his trip, you could tell something was different with him. I've convinced Tatros to let me bring Camille with me to this land of the dead. I lied. It's the Nether. It would be a great test to prove her allegiance. Tatros thinks this area might change Camille for the worse. Apparently this area belongs to another, but there hasn't been any signs of her for decades. He blessed us both before we went through the portal. And that's number 2. And journal number 3?
That was all in vain, Saya.
The rush we felt when we finally arrived on the other side was nerve-wracking. It felt like multiple beings were trying to rip my soul from my body. Some of our guards became sick coming through, but they quickly recovered. I need to stay focused on the mission, though. We've been searching for what feels like forever, but I think we... Tatros has to the fortress Tatros described. The creatures here are nightmarish, though. I would never want to see these things in the overworld. Camille says I'm just being a baby and should man up, but I can tell they are making her uneasy too. It's quite hard figuring out the rules to this place. The terrain seems so random. How can anyone even think of taking control or even living here? There is no safe place to stay for long with all the lava. Luckily, the pig-like creatures seem to not be hostile. Camille was the first one to find that out, surprisingly. She is usually the shoot first, ask questions later type. So, I've never seen her so focused before. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. She's been hunting with the guards since she was little. Although it did cost her a part of her arm, she never did tell me the whole story behind that. Father was furious. Still, I wish I could have been that dedicated in this type of skill. It was a good choice to bring her here. We finally found the fortress, though most of it is just... It seems a battle took place, or the environment just wears things easily here. Probably both. We gathered 3 of the 7 items here, which I don't know what the items are. It's starting to get hard to find these creatures. I think they are adapting to us. I suggested we split into groups. It would make searching faster and we can quickly get out of this hell. It might be blaze rods. That's what Tekken and I were thinking. I have to say, I'm really starting to hate the color red. I can't wait to get out of here. The temperature is boiling us alive. Most of our water is evaporated. We don't have many items to find now, though. The last one is becoming more treacherous. The guards are starting to complain about the environment as well. They want to turn back and come again on another day. Actually, how does time even work here? Anyway, part of me agrees, but Camille, she's dedicated. She's encouraged them to keep going. That we've come so far and it would be a waste to travel back now. Her wording was amazing. You could see the spirit come back to the guards. She has a way with them in a form I don't think I will ever will have. Another tattered page. My god, I almost lost this thing. The events that just happened was beyond imagination. The waves of these blaze-like creatures seem to never end. I didn't think this place could be set on fire more than it already was. I honestly didn't think I was going to make it for a while. Camille saved... I was almost met by my maker when a creature blew up the ground below my feet. I was heading straight for a lava pit that was below the bridge we stood on. In a last-minute leap, Camille managed to catch me. Then she took out more of the creatures trying to surround us. When the battle was over, there weren't many casualties, and we all knew it was because of Camille. Heading back to the portal. With all the items in hand, I think it would be right to say this mission is complete. I'm sure Camille can't wait to tell Ren all about this, especially the part where she saved my butt. At least I'm certain who my general will be. It would only seem fit that Camille commanded my army. And that's the journals we have so far.
Alright, you guys. I hope you enjoyed all that story. There was a ton of info going around. A ton of stuff went down. Alice is freaking out. It's cool. But yeah, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm really, really glad that we got a story in one place. I don't know why we chose to do it in the strip club. I had no part in that decision. Also, there's a strip club on the server, so that's a thing.
Yeah, I think that happened like 6 months ago. You mean, Adrian? Oh.
No, I know. I just haven't like shown it off on video kind of thing. But like, I'm not sure why we chose to do this particular event down there, but we did. So there you go. But yeah, you guys, thank you so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. Please feel free to check out any other series I have on this channel, as well as every other member of the Unknown Empire. And don't forget to join the Minchino clan on Discord if you haven't already. Links to all those will be in the description down below. And until next time, Minnie and Alice are out.
Back.